Will Lidr be reaching the $10 price target by the end of this week after a massive NVIDIA partnership announcement? Or is this a ticker which you should lock in your profits from and walk away from? What's up, trading friends? Today, we're discussing Lidr under three different lenses: the why, the what, the where. Now, this is a ticker which we did take some profitable trades in our own trading community with it. And, it honestly disappointed us, right? It disappointed us with this volatility, it disappointed us with this massive downside at market open. And I'm going to be telling you guys exactly what I believe happened over here when the stock started sliding off of this slope, okay? So, without further ado, hit the thumbs up button. Listen, 60% of you guys are not subscribed. 60% of you guys watch these videos but are not subscribed. Please, if you watch these videos on a weekly basis, daily basis, monthly basis, whatever basis, just hit the subscribe button, okay? We only have one goal to be at 50,000 subscribers. We have 50,000 subscribers by the end of this year, so please, I would appreciate if you guys do hit the thumbs up button. Now, let's get into it. So as always, we talk about the why first. Why do we talk about the why first? Because when a ticker is already up so freaking, parabolically, we need to anticipate whether or not there's going to be longevity to this move and whether or not the green which we're seeing is sustainable or not. In the case of Lidr, it actually is, which is pretty crazy. It actually is, considering that we have a very small company, a sub $50 million market cap company, going ahead and being integrated with NVIDIA's self-driving vehicle technology platform. I mean, this is massive, right? This is absolutely phenomenal, right? And hence, what the stock went absolutely parabolic at market open. However, why did it sell off? Why did it sell off so massively? I will tell you guys why I believe it sold off, right? And I think that this is the part where you cannot neglect this three-step process that we have, right? This three-step process which we teach: the why, the what, the where, right? The why is amazing. So let's go ahead and right away rank the why amazing, right? Now we move on to the what. So the what, the first thing which we start with is going to be volatility. The volatility of the company is amazing. It previously had a sub $50 million market cap. Right now, it's just kind of, at the border of that $50 million market cap. So its volatility is amazing, right? Now, the next thing which we want to talk about is going to be dilution. Dilution. What is dilution? Dilution is when the company is working against its stock to raise money for the company. What you need to understand is that the stock is on the company and the company is on the stock, okay? And companies, a lot of these companies are looking at their stock as an ATM. They're just selling shares. They're pumping out shares behind closed doors, and then they get to announce it 3 months later, 2 months later in an 8K, saying between this period and this period, we sold 50 million shares. We sold that many shares, right? And I believe, look, call me crazy, but I believe that the mass selling off that we saw over here, it was exactly that. It was exactly the company going ahead and selling off these shares. How do we know so? Because the company has the financial motivations to go ahead and sell shares. When you go through their financial earnings, you realize that the company right now has $16 million in the bank, and they're burning $7.8 million every single 3 months, leaving them with only 6 months of cash. They only have 6 months of overhead left. That they can survive for 6 months. So what are they going to do? Well, when you go over here, you realize they have a massive historically they've been very dilutive. Their overhead supply is pretty big. When you go over here, right, you realize they have a lot of at the market convertibles, which is exactly what they're using right now. I think they're using a lot of at the market convertibles, and they're just going ahead and they're printing those shares. They're printing, and that's why we're seeing this mass selling off. So for dilution, we're going to set that as bad. For cash, we're going to set that as bad as well. They only have 6 months of cash left on it. And then when you go over here, look at their institutional ownership sitting at 6%. That's really not that strong either. So that's going to be bad as well. Now, let's see what the shorts are doing right when it comes to this ticker. Let's go over here and let's search up. This is Lidr. Yes, it is Lidr. Very good. So the past day, the short interest is up 51%. The past 7 days, it's up 12%. The shorts have also been adding to their position, so that's also not good, right? Now, again, what you guys got to understand is that this is delayed. This is from like yesterday's information. So a lot of these people actually probably got squeezed out right here, right? So we're going to put this over here as okay, right? We're going to put the shorts as okay. Now, let's talk about the charts. So when it comes to the charts, right, it needs to hold this $3 level. I doubt it's going to be able to break above this 350 level, right? Because we do got the VWAP kind of caving it in, and it's also the bottom set of these candles over here, right? The top set of these candles, the bottom set of these candles. Let's go over here and I'll actually draw it out for you guys, because I do know a lot of people, are not as okay, what the hell is this, bro? Okay. Bang. Right? Now we move this a little bit lower, becomes here, right? Which is the VWAP. And if you look at this level, right, it ends up being exactly the $3.50 level. Okay? So for me, I really doubt it's going to be able to break above this $3.50 level, just because the company is going ahead and working against itself, right? And this is all allegedly, right? We're not sure about that. And listen, I know a lot of people want to blame the shorts, but the reality of the matter is that shorts have just as much power when it comes to price action as longs do, right? And I think that the shorts are a scapegoat, right? Shorts are a scapegoat for bad trading, if you ask me. And I think that, remember what I said, right? When shorts short, they're selling, okay? So they're adding to the supply, right? When you buy, you're adding to the demand. So a short and a buy have the exact same strength level when it comes to moving the stock either upside or downside. So there's really no, oh, the shorts attacked us again. It was the shorts. It's like, bro, you mean sellers? You mean people thought it was sell worthy? Like, it just makes no sense. Now, in our own trading community, this is the trade which we took over here this morning. We went ahead and we bought it at 2.7 and we sold it at 3.6 at 80% at 3.6. I actually ended up closing it for a little bit earlier than that. I ended up closing 2/3 of it at 3.38. We are still holding a third. And this IXHL trade as well. We had and then yeah, this is what our community looks like, guys. We give you the ticker, we give you the exit, we give you the entry, we give you the exit. If this makes sense to you, if you can make sense of this, ticker Lidr, price entry 2.7, exit price 3.6. How many shares are you buying? I'm buying 700 shares, right? And I exactly tell you guys how many shares I'm buying as well, right? So you can manage your position sizing as well, right? So you know what size to go in with as well, right? And you can compare with my 30K account, right? And go ahead and say, okay, well, I'm buying this many shares over here, right? Now, we offer a 7-day free trial and a 30 days money back guarantee. And right now we do have that sale. I did add 10 more spots to the sale version, where the next 10 people that join, they do join for a 50% discount. So if you guys are interested, right now, there's never been a better time to check it out. What I would do is I would try the 7-day free trial, honestly, considering it's literally free. I'll see if I make money. If I make money, I'll come back for more. If I don't make money, I'll pack my bags and I'll leave and I'll never ever come back again. People Up says, started approximately 6 weeks ago with $400, added 150 cash, but drew down 200. So real number here is 50 more. Thanks everyone. Have to swing only for a week now. I've used 3 out of 4 day trades. Can't wait to break out of the collar. But look at this. He started with pretty much like, how much did he say? He started with $400 6 weeks ago with us, and his account is sitting at 1,600. Good stuff. Good stuff overall, right? Good stuff overall. Played Lidr with Sam today. Smooth right, brought in 26K. 4% of his portfolio. So we have day trade alerts, swing alerts, and option alerts, and we've been doing well, man. We've been doing well. God bless. I cannot complain, and we have over 400 members coming back month after month, and the reason why people are coming back is because they're making money. Okay, that's honestly why. So give it a shot. The link is in the comment section and description. Remember, I would never suggest you guys do something I wouldn't do myself. I would try a 50% discount, 7-day free trial with 400 members in a Discord. I would be like, what is going on in there? Like, what's happening? Why are there so many people coming back? That's what I would do. So check it out. The link is in the comment section and description. Just see if you can afford it or not, right? If you can, give it a shot. Thank you for watching. Happy investing trading. Your boy Sam from Thought Academy.